Hey guys, it's Miss Alina Mina here, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Stila Eyes Are the Window eyeshadow palettes. And so before I get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy these first impression videos, palette reviews, etc. And also comment below if there's any particular palette, especially new ones, that you guys want me to review. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. The Stila Cosmetics collection is called Eyes Are the Window, and they're a set of 4 eyeshadow palettes. I got 3 out of the 4. While I do want to be thorough and complete for you guys, I don't want to just buy stuff just to buy it. I don't want to buy things that I'm not actually going to use. That may change. Maybe I will want that 4th palette and we can talk about that in the future, but for right now I think 3 out of the 4 is really good. Hopefully you guys forgive me for not getting the 4th one. So the boxes look like this. They're really beautiful. I like that they've moved away from the longer horizontally shaped palettes. These are a lot more compact in the sense of less space wasted in between the eyeshadow colors, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So there are 4 different ones. The 3 that I got are Body, Mind, and Soul, and the 4th one is Spirit. They are $49 each, which is a little more expensive than what you're used to paying for a Stila palette, but I think the packaging alone really just kicks it up a notch. That makes it look like a really high-end brand. It makes me think of Napoleon. So these palettes are part of their fall 2014 collection, but they are already available for purchase on the Stila website, Ulta, and Sephora, so nobody's got exclusive dibs on this. Apparently these are going to be permanent. These are not going to be limited edition as far as my research has told me, so there's really no rush in getting all of them. So it's a 12 eyeshadow palette, and it says, inspired by the spiritual notion that true beauty is revealed from within, this luxurious palette is curated with 12 sumptuous shades to illuminate your inner beauty. It says that you can apply these eyeshadows either wet or dry, so let's check them out. And so from what I've read, the compact that it comes in is a mix of white, yellow, and rose gold tones. Obviously it's not actually real gold. This is what the little palette looks like. Really pretty, something very different than what we're used to with Stila. Each palette comes with a little booklet on how to create some different looks using that particular palette. And what's neat too is that this little booklet also has the eyeshadow names on it. They are also on the back. Ideally, I prefer to have the names right next to the shadow, but to conserve space, I'm willing to let it go. So I'm actually going to do something a little different. I was initially going to do a completely separate video from start to finish, introduction to closing, for each palette, but I just thought it didn't make a lot of sense since they're all the same price. You can find them in the same places. The general concept is the same. So at the end of this video, I will have a slide that has a picture of all 3 of these palettes with the name on it. And so basically, whichever eyeshadow palette you want to see the swatches for, you're just going to click on that palette and it's going to take you to the video that just shows the swatches for that palette. So that way, this video isn't 3 hours long and you're not just sitting waiting around for the palette that you want to see to be swatched. So it's going to be something a little different. I'm going to try it out. Let me know what you think. And that way this video doesn't have to be so long. But I will show you what they all look like so that at the end you know which one that you want to be swatched. And I don't know if I mentioned, this is the Body palette. This one was the one that I knew would be my favorite from the start, and opening it up, it's like amazing. So as you can see, big mirror. I love that. There's really like no wasted space, which I absolutely love. No space wasted on putting a brush that we're not going to use because it's junky. None of the shenanigans here. I mean, they could have even put some extra packaging and had this little quote that's here on it, but they decided to skip that. When you're looking at yourself, it's all about you and the eyeshadow colors. So there's a quote here. The true work of art is but a shadow of the divine perfection, Michelangelo. So let me get you a good look at these colors. Yeah. That's what it says. Watch. So the next one I'm going to show you is Mind. Once again, also comes with the little booklet. Same thing. The names of the colors on the back. So this one is perfect for people that like matte colors because it's an entirely matte palette and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think this is my second favorite of the 3 that I got, which, I mean, it doesn't really make it sound so special. It's the middle child, I guess. But the quote on here says, "The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination, Albert Einstein." So I thought it was really cute that they put a little quote and it's something inspirational, and I just think it's cute. Even if you lose it, it's adorable. So that is the Mind palette. And so the last one that I have, so this is the Soul palette. Same thing, nice little booklet. I'm just waiting since I haven't opened these up. I'm just like, every time I open it, I'm like, please don't be broken, please don't be broken. Because I feel like sometimes the UPS guy doesn't listen to the big fragile word. So this one is a neutral palette, but it's like these shimmery, like really pretty neutrals. I'm really excited about this one too. So these are the colors. This one's a good palette for just about anybody, honestly, because I know some people are afraid of using matte colors because you have to be careful with blending them. It's a little harder to get a nice seamless look. So I think this palette is probably the best one for people that are beginners because it's got such a nice range. And honestly, like, just by looking at the colors, it seems way more versatile to me than the Naked palettes because there's such a range of color. To me, the Naked palettes, a lot of times the colors just come out looking exactly the same. So the quote here is, "Since love grows within you, so beauty grows. For love is the beauty of the soul." St. Augustine. So that's cute because this is the Soul palette. I mean, honestly, I think they did an amazing job with coming up with this really, really beautiful packaging. It really just kind of takes them to the next level, and it makes it worth the $49, although I haven't swatched them yet. They just really took the time to put this line together, I think. You know, from the packaging to the little booklet to the names of the eyeshadows to the quote that's on the inside. I haven't swatched them, but I'm very, very impressed. So, before I move on to the swatching, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love these kinds of videos and you want me to do more videos like this. That way they're short and snappy. And once you've checked out all 3 swatching videos, be sure to come back to this video and let me know in the comments which one turned out to be your favorite. So now's about the time that you're going to see the 3 different eyeshadow palettes, and you're going to click on the one that you want to see swatched. So enjoy the swatches!